Hello and welcome to another tutorial of TechWiki. This is Ahmed. In this video I'm gonna show you how to reduce the size of a video file using Handbrake. As you can see, you can download it from handbrake.fr. It is free. You can download it only on 64-bit Windows. After downloading and installing Handbrake, you will see this icon. It's like a pineapple. Just click on it and open it. From start menu you can search it Handbrake. You can see this icon and the name of the application you install. You can see this Handbrake here because I pin it on my taskbar. By right clicking you can access pin from taskbar. Unpin from taskbar, pin to taskbar. Okay, let's do it. As you can see here, I have a video file that it equals 283 megabyte, and as you can see the bitrate is almost 40,000 kbps, and you can watch the quality of the video. It's 1080p 60 frames per second. It is from one of my games that you can watch on Cobble Creek Gamer YouTube channel. There it is. This is the video. I'm going to reduce its size. You can see here 1920, 1080, 60 frames per second, and the file size is 283 megabytes. Simply just drag and drop this file on here, and you can see here. Maybe in this new version the presets are hidden by default. You can click on presets and you will see lots of presets that Handbrake offer you. If you want to reduce the size of a video file, you can click very fast 1080p 30 frames per second, 720p 30 frames per second, and so on. Okay, I'm gonna reduce the file size by very fast. Click on very fast 1080p 30 frame because my video is 1080p and 60 frame. If you wanna change that, you can change it here, summary. You can see the format that you wanna use and some specification about your files, dimension. You can change the size of resolution of this video. Filters, you can use some filters here. The noise, if your video is noisy, you can use the noise. Flip, rotate, you can rotate your video. And the video part, here you can choose the video codec you want to use. You can see the newest codec H.265 10-bit as X265. Just I leave it at default. If you wanna have 60 frames per second, here you can modify it. You can see here presets, select preset very fast 1080p 30 modified. It means you modify one of the value here. And the audio bitrate. The audio bitrate you can choose whatever you want. I prefer 128. Subtitle, you can, if you wanna add a subtitle here, you can just simply drag and drop here another subtitle you want. And chapters, you can set chapters if you want, but I leave it as it is. Video, this is the quality that Handbrake use by default. If you want to change it to the bitrate you want, you can use this button, average bitrate. You can type your bitrate here, 2000 kbps or less or more, but I leave it as it is. Constant quality, this is the best option that Handbrake offer you. So you can put your file where you want by browse. I'm gonna save it on desktop. You can name your file TechWiki, and you can if you save your file like this, you see M4V here. it will save an M4V. But if you want to save it as MP4, you can just simply .mp4. And as you can see here, this is M4V, MP4, and this is MP4. Just like that. And start encode. After you set all the settings, you can just simply start encode. It may take some time. I will fast forward the video. And you can see here it says queue finished. And my file is here. See the difference. 40 MB or 283 MB for archiving these files or watching later maybe. But this is not an ideal way for 60 frames per second YouTube video file. But I find it good for 720p video at 30 frames per second for my channels, you know. Let's see the bitrate and compare them to each other. Details. As you can see, here is almost 40,000 kbps and here is almost 2000 kbps. But it's 60 frames per second. This is the same file that we have. Let's compare the resolution and the quality. This is the original file. And this is the encoded file. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you don't like, you know what to do. Hit the dislike button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you won't miss future videos.